Have you ever seen a home that is not for sale, but you know that that is your home? When it goes for sale, you know that that's the one that you're gonna move into. Have you ever thought that? Today, I am doing something to help my client out with just this scenario. I'm on my way doing something totally new that I've never done before. I am heading into a city called Irving. I have a client who has had their eye on this vacant property for a while. He is an investor, and we've been hunting and hunting for the right home. Anyway, he's had his eye on this house. We've noticed that it's been vacant for a really long time, several years actually. And so we want to see if we can make a deal. So here I am driving down. I'm actually going to the owner's home. I looked it up on the tax records, and now I'm driving down to the owner's home to see if I can't knock on the door and make ourselves a deal. So the way that this works is you can actually go and knock on the door. And if you're too scared to do it, that's when someone like me comes in handy, because I am willing to go and knock on anybody's door and see if they're willing to sell their house. Maybe they've never thought about it before. Maybe this is something new, and now that you've kind of planted that seed in their head, they think, you know what? Maybe I do want to sell my house. Let's make a deal. So you never know. Don't be afraid to ask. And that's my advice for you. It's so crazy. I can door knock my neighborhood a ton, and it doesn't make me nervous at all, because sometimes I'm giving information, sometimes I'm talking about new events in the community, but this one makes me nervous. I'm in a city that I don't know, I'm in a community that I don't know, going to talk to somebody who has no idea who I am. So I'll probably scare them, but here goes. Okay, here I go. I've just pulled up to the house, and I'm gonna go up, and I'm going to ask this total stranger if they want to sell my client their house at a city that is 45 minutes away from the house they own. So here we go. Okay, I'm here. I'm gonna walk up to the house and find out if we have ourselves a deal. All right, so they said, sadly, that they're not in the market to sell the property right now. So you know what? I'm not gonna give up on it. I know their address. I'll probably send them a little letter so that they have my contact information in case they choose to sell in the future, and at least they'll know who is wanting to buy that house, and they won't have to go find themselves a buyer. They've already got one. So, you know, I tried something new, and even though it didn't work out today, I'm glad I did it, and that's what I do for my clients. I've got to go all the way. But you know, it would be awesome if somebody came up to my door, knocked on the door, and said, hey, I love your house. I've seen pictures of the inside, or I've heard it's awesome, or I know the floor plan and the builder. We would love to buy it. Have you ever thought about selling your home? How awesome would that be? Especially if they came then with like an offer that was hard to beat. I would totally be down with that. So you never know.